What's up, beautiful people? It's your boy, John.
And your girl Nia
And we are back for another episode of Married
at
Midnight.
Okay.
Okay, you see that? Okay, we
See?
one accord. We've been practicing. As you can see, man, this is our 10th episode.
Yes.
This is the last episode of the season.
Man, it is.
Man, I remember we was talking about this. Like, man, we need to start a podcast.
I know.
And here we are.
Here we are.
First season
so
down.
sad.
You know, it's a blessing. You know,
It's like
it's a blessing.
it's only the beginning though.
Yeah,
It's not the end.
yeah.
Only
It's the
the
beginning.
beginning.
It's the beginning. It's just
So
the beginning.
I'm excited to see what's to come
I know, man.
with this.
Yo, God is amazing. Like throughout this whole journey, man, we had random people coming up to us, you know, saying that they seen us on their feed, you know,
Just being inspired
being motivated,
us.
you know, and you know, that made me feel good. Not to make us feel good as, oh yeah, we doing something, but make
That
us
is
feel
actually
good to like, yo,
helping.
we actually, helping others and getting the good news out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm going to keep preaching it. It's not about us. It's about God, you know? And so you don't really see a lot of podcasts of, you know, young adults like us really trying to spread the good news. You know,
Right.
you see a lot of gossip. You know, you see a lot of, you know, stuff that really don't matter, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we want to just change that narrative. That was the whole purpose behind it, change the narrative that, you know, positivity and you know, real life situations, but applied with biblical sense.
Yeah.
Could come from a podcast, you know, with young adults, man, like us. You know what I'm saying? So I just thank God for, you know, giving us the strength and the stamina to push through, you know, to push through those times of, you know, being tired, being exhausted from, you know, just being parents and, you know, working on our goals and dreams and aspirations and, you know, just everyday life. Life be lifing sometimes, you know, things happen out of our control, but yet we still have to record, we still have to bounce back, you know, we still got to edit, we still got to shoot, you know, so I'm just thankful that we made it this far. And I'm just thankful for this beautiful woman right here who is just so lovely, so positive, so strong-minded.
Thanks, man.
You know, this woman, I talk to her about everything.
Yes,
You know, and she
we
helps
talk about
me
everything.
be a better person, be a better man. And I honestly feel like I wouldn't be the man today if it wasn't for Nia Michelle Williams. Everybody give a round of applause for her. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I wouldn't be the woman I am today without you. You help me so much. You do. You really do. So I appreciate you.
That. I appreciate that. You know, we gotta make each other better. Iron sharpens iron, man.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
I'm proud of us though.
I know.
I'm proud of us because we said that we were going to do this and we actually did it.
Yeah, we actually about what we say.
We saw it through.
Yeah.
Every episode we were consistent. We put it out there.
Yeah.
Put ourselves out there.
Yeah. Being vulnerable.
And
that was
we
tough.
made it to the finish line. Like we're not done, but we're, you know, at the finish line.
Just the beginning, you guys.
Season 1.
End of season 1. Man, we just we're thankful for all the support, the love, man, the comments, the, you know, to keep doing what you're doing, the views, everything. Like, you know, man, it's been an amazing journey, and this is just the beginning, man. I'm gonna keep saying it. This is just the beginning. We're gonna look back on, you know, our first season. 3, 4, 5 years from now, like, yo, this is where we first started. You know, even when we get older, like 10 years from now.
I know. It's kind of like a 40. Time capsule.
Time capsule. We look back 40, like, man, look how handsome I was. I'm still handsome now. I ain't lost a step. You know?
No, just to look back and see where we were at this age. It's probably going to be amazing to just be able to look back and see that memory of us.
Yeah.
And
talking to your mic, baby.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes, ma'am.
I just like, I'm used to
I
just
know she
talking to
getting a little too
you.
comfortable.
I be getting too comfortable. I'm
moving here
sorry,
with it.
y'all. Let me get closer
Yeah,
to
you
my
gotta get
mic.
too close to the mic. Let the people hear what you got to say.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I just want to make sure the people hear y'all there.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I know I talk low.
Yeah.
When I talk louder, my voice be scratchy.
You talk low because you always try and have your little sexy voice on.
Stop saying it's not a sexy voice.
I be like, yo, what's up, y'all? My name's John.
This is how I talk.
Is Nia.
Don't get on my nerves. This is how I talk. If I talk any louder,
you are watching Mary at Midnight.
Be quiet.
Yes, this is our final episode. Look, I get on her nerves in real life. For real, constantly. And we ain't doing no do-overs, so it's not gonna be any cuts in here. Okay? We're going straight through. So what's this episode gonna be about?
You getting on my nerves.
Yo, let's just go over some things. First of all, I'm about to be brutally honest here.
Oh, I know what you about to say.
Honest.
Go ahead.
I forgot what I was about to say.
I know what you was about to say.
Oh, what?
You was about to say this was supposed to be a Q&A.
Oh yeah, this is supposed to be a Q&A.
It was supposed to be a Q&A.
It's supposed to be a Q&A. I was trying to be kind.
Where you from?
Huh?
Where you from?
What you talking about?
I was trying to be kind.
I was trying to be kind.
Kind.
We done gave these folks 2 weeks. How many? How many weeks we done gave them? We done gave them 2 weeks. Ask us questions. I did not get one. I got one question from Shamari Brooks. I'm gonna put his name out there. Go ahead, look him up. Gonna ask me this wild question. Talking about should I tell him the question?
Go ahead.
What was the question? Do y'all put stuff on the top of the refrigerator? Wow. And this supposed to be my right hand man. I tell you, it be your own people, man. It be your own people. But anyway, we decided instead of doing a Q&A, since nobody asked us any questions, we definitely wasn't about to fake it because that's just fake as I don't know what. So we was like, look, this is gonna be just a simple event. It's not gonna be no particular topic like the rest of our episodes. We're just going to talk about whatever is on our mind right now. You know? Yes. So what's on your mind, Nia?
What's on my mind?
Don't forget to speak in the mic.
Yes.
Let me bring it down for you. Oh, there you go.
Okay, what's on my mind? I mean, referring to the podcast, like, I feel like this is the first time I've been consistent in a long time. Like, the podcast has helped me be more consistent just to like push through and do what I said I was going to do. So if we dropping every Thursday, we had to make sure we was dropping every Thursday. I know we
every other Thursday.
Up, well, every other, you know what I mean? Every other Thursday. But it just showed me that I can be consistent. Like, I feel like that has always been a struggle for me.
When you said that, I just thought of this song. I know I can be what I want to be.
If I work hard at it,
I'll be where I want to be. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, for real. That's true.
What's up, man. You have been consistent, though. Outside of this, you guys, Nia, can I tell them? Can I tell them?
What you want to tell them? Oh, go ahead.
Nia is a full-time mom, okay? She's a mompreneur. She's also a homeschool teacher. You know, my son has field trips every Wednesday and Friday sometimes. And Nia has been holding it down. She been holding it down. And sometimes I feel like people get a misconception like, oh, you're a stay-at-home mom. That's not really a job. That is like one of the most important jobs ever, okay? My son, he be quoting scriptures. I was outside. We was taking the trash out. It was dark. He said, I was like, yo, you scared? He was like, no, God didn't give me the spirit of fear. you know, I'm like, okay, Nia is on to something here. Like, this is amazing. Like, my boy, you know what I'm saying? What did it say? Train up in the child in the way he should go. And when he get old, he will not depart from it.
Right.
You know, and I feel like the things that you teach in Legend, they not teaching in regular schools, man. And, you know, our life is kind of unorthodox. Did I say it right? Unorthodox.
Yeah, unorthodox.
It's kind of like a tongue twister. And,
got a lot
you
of
know,
syllables.
but I just feel like God's just been moving in ways that it's just been amazing. Like, you know, and of course we got goals, but it's not about focusing on those goals. It's about enjoying the process. And the way I see you move, the way I see God move in both our lives, you know what I'm saying? Even though we are not where we want to be,
yeah,
I'm just thankful for where we are, and I'm enjoying this journey on the way that we're going. You know? It's
right.
amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like what all right, so what's one word? If you had one word that you can say that explains how you feel right now, what would it be?
One word.
One word.
If I had one wish. Believe.
Believe. Why believe?
I'm gonna say believe because everything starts with a belief system.
Yeah.
Right. We have to believe, like you were talking about today. We had this whole conversation. Like, it starts with you believing. If you don't believe, then how can it be?
Yeah.
So we had to believe that we were going to do this podcast.
Yeah.
And that we were going to see it through in order for it to be done. So now we're here because we believed that we could do it. And I feel like I've learned that doing the podcast, but it's still something I struggle with.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's to answer your question, because you said one word.
Yeah, it's believe. I mean, you said believe. You elaborate on it. So yeah, you answer the question.
Yeah, and I just I just want to grow my belief too.
Okay.
Because I feel like when I'm with you and I'm doing something with you, I believe in it so much more. But then when it's my individual project, I lack belief in it. And it's not that I lack belief in my abilities. Like, I know I can do it. My thing is, will it happen for me? That's always been my issue, is believing that, will it happen for me? Will it work out for me? Like, I can do it, but will it be successful? Yeah. That is the root of it all for me. But I feel like, you know, anytime you're obedient to God, it's for his benefit, but it's also for our benefit as well. So like, because we were obedient to God, we gained so many things, like being able to be consistent, growing our communication skills, being comfortable talking in front of the camera, you know, being ourselves, being vulnerable, sharing our opinion, and expressing my voice. Like, for a long time, I felt like I didn't have a voice, but this podcast has helped me to see myself in a different way. Like, yeah, I have a voice and I have a lot to say and I have a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And if I just open my mouth more, you know, so many people can be blessed by
what you gotta say.
What I have to say.
Nah, that made me think about this book that I'm reading right now, Atomic Habits, where it says you gotta start from the core, which is belief. You gotta believe. You gotta develop systems or processes to get to the outcome. You know, instead of thinking about the goal, then trying to think of the process, and then trying to believe. You gotta believe first before you do anything else. And so one word for me, if I had to choose one word, it would be gratitude. You know, recently I just been feeling like, you know, I just been thankful for what God has, you know, been revealing to us. You know, he don't reveal the whole plan. He reveals it in steps, you know, and man, I always keep my faith in God, you know, doing the good and the bad. You know, when you see life, it's like a big puzzle, you know, and you got all these pieces and you putting them together one by one. It's a big puzzle. You got all these pieces, you putting together one by one, and you start to see the picture. You know, you starting to see like what's the full picture. you don't quite have it, but you got a better idea of, okay, I can put this puzzle piece here because it's going to connect this to this, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how life is going right now. And, I just try to, practice gratitude every day, because sometimes I might get impatient, but I got to realize, like, God is working in our favor.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I try to practice gratitude every day, just thanking God for what I do have and being a good steward over what I do have, so I can be ready for that blessing, that's to come.
Yeah.
Um, and as well as believe in myself more, that I could accomplish certain things
Mm-hmm.
that I put my mind to, and really see myself as that person, not just say I'm trying to be it, but be it. See myself as that person. I am that person. I might not have everything, all the accolades that come with being that person yet, but the mindset, how I carry myself, I am that person, and that's what I'm trying to pursue and be, you know. I said I'm trying. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
What you talk about today? You have to say that you are.
Yeah.
What you trying to be.
Yeah, you gotta say what you are. You can't say, like, I was reading a book, The Atomic Habits. It was like, you can't say, if you a smoker, you can't be like, somebody try to offer you a cigarette. You can't be like, oh, I don't want to smoke because I'm trying to stop quitting. You say, I don't smoke. You don't associate yourself with being a smoker at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you gotta believe that, and yeah, we over here trying to create good habits, great habits.
Yeah.
I feel like we on the right path, you know. Man, this whole journey with the podcast, we just being vulnerable, just sharing who we are as people, We not perfect, I hope y'all don't think we perfect from our episodes. Like, we just simply just trying to follow the word of God.
Yeah.
So just because we trying to follow the word of God doesn't mean, oh, we got it all figured out. Even though the word of God helps you figure out a lot of things.
Right.
But it's just like, we just sharing what has helped us throughout our journey, throughout our ups and downs, our trials and tribulations, our relationship, things that we've been through. And we just try to share those moments and share what we used, what was the word of God, to help us navigate through those issues. You know what I'm saying? So we are far from perfect.
Yeah.
But we are progressing. I can't say that. We are better than we was when we shot our first episode. Definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like the podcast has helped us get in our word a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like we can't come on here and talk about God and the word when we don't know it.
Yeah, or we not getting in the word. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's not that we trying to be perfect. It's not that we trying to act like we're perfect. It's that these are our real conversations that we have every day, if not all the time. Like, we're just sharing this conversation with you all.
Yeah, all wholesomeness.
We don't talk any different when the cameras are not up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, this is us, and we just wanted to show y'all that this is us, and hopefully, you guys are blessed by it. But yeah, like,
it's our personality. Like, we got personality in it. We joke, we laugh, we talk about God. We do it all. You know what I'm saying?
And just because we talking about God don't mean that we trying to be perfect. Like, we just love the Lord.
Yeah,
definitely. But
I know it's just the way the world is,
and all that stuff. It could be offensive to people.
Yeah, but I don't care.
I don't care either. But hey,
I don't care because I know the truth. So, yeah, man. But yeah, anything else on your mind? What you feeling?
It was something else I want. Oh, this episode is kind of like, we kind of switched it up because this episode was supposed to be a Q&A.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I just want to keep it real this episode.
Yeah,
like, why not? I was thinking about. Go ahead.
Nah,
because you had something that you.
My bad. Nah, you good.
Go ahead.
Nah, you good. I don't want to offend or say nah. Yeah, definitely was supposed to be a Q&A. Yeah. And I'm upset, okay? I am upset because I gave you guys 2 weeks to give us questions. And who asked us a question? Should I give out his full name? I ain't going to share no names. But this brother, he supposed to be my right hand man, and he gonna ask me, do I put anything on top of the refrigerator?
Cause you so
Cause what?
short.
Cause what?
He said since both of y'all short,
Who's short? I'm 6'4". That's not short.
You gonna sit up here and lie to these
Lord,
people?
forgive me, Lord.
No, but that was the only question we got. Mind you, yeah, it was supposed to be Q&A, but we being honest. Look, we not gonna sit up here. No, because before we was gonna be like, let's just make up some.
I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna be comfortable.
You mentioned it. You mentioned it. So don't fake. Don't
see how she just told me, man. Let me tell you about Nia. Nia will be on your side. Yeah, babe. Matter of fact, let me give you an example, right?
You trying to say I'm fake?
No, I ain't trying to say you fake. I mean, you a little shady though. You a little shady. You a little shady. But anyways, your boy, you know, so I'm a chef in the kitchen. So I was like, man, let me make a sweet potato pie. I thought it would be a good, you know, a collaboration.
Collaboration? For what? For who?
You know, just the family to all come together and make the pie. But I end up doing it myself because, you know, they were just hating on me.
You ain't say that. You ain't say you wanted all to.
That was the whole point. I think Legend was asleep or something. He was doing something.
You did not say that.
It was supposed to be a project for me and Legend, honestly. But I think he was asleep or something. And tired. So I made the pie. You know, Nia ate it. She's like, yo, this is good. She had a little ice cream on the side. Mind you, I done cut her a little piece with the ice cream on that thing. It's all melted. She's like, oh, babe, thank you. We over here watching a movie together. So my Dukes come through and I'm like, yeah, my dudes, I made some sweet potato pie. Go ahead, try it. She's like, okay. And Nia over there like this. I'm like, yo, why you making that face? I don't know. I'm like, hold up. Why you over there laughing, making that face? My mom like, yeah, what's wrong with the pie? Is the pie okay? I'm like, yeah, the pie's good. Like, I mean, it's all right. This is what Nia saying. It's okay.
Right, go ahead.
So I'm like, hold on for a second, young lady. You just said the other day that you enjoy the pie. Now you talking about it's all right? Throw you under the bus, man. My wife.
You the one that was like, it's not your mom's sweet potato pie.
It ain't all peaches and roses, you guys.
You the one that you was talking about your own.
As you can see, I got a hater right next to me. You see how she say, you know, she should believe in herself more when she around me because I inspire, I motivate her. Me, on the other hand, I gotta still fight for my confidence.
No, you know you lying. You know you lying.
But yeah, man, that's the real deal. Holy feel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't know what you talking about.
But yeah, man.
I like the sweet potato pie. It was good. I said it was good. You the one that was hating on your own pie.
Nah, it was good. It was good. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. At first I thought, like, man, what have I done? I put it in the refrigerator. It had to chill a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the chill version of it is definitely better. I feel like you could taste the flavor even more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's what it is.
I mean, look, we ain't get no questions.
Yeah, we ain't get no questions. So
we don't have no answers.
Man, we just about to wing this thing. We about to just, you know, just tell y'all how much we appreciate y'all, because we do. And, you know, just vent. Just talk straight off the dome. No specific topic or nothing like that. Just what's on your mind? How you feeling? You know, today was a wonderful day. We did a lot of things today. Legend had a field trip. He went to the gym, worked out. Nia worked out. She trying to be more consistent. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then we went to football practice, and now we here recording. So, man, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Legend got football practice. Wednesday, he got field trip. You know, Tuesday, every day I'm working in the mornings and then in the afternoons. So, like, our lives is constantly on the move. Every weekend we got something, whether it's a family member doing this, doing that, birthday, event. You know what I'm saying? It's always a shoot. Like, always something. every weekend. So when we do get a weekend when there's nothing to do, that's like, oh my goodness, like
right.
about to sit back. I mean, we do try to utilize the time though. Like, all right, we're gonna clean, we're gonna do this, we gotta do that, we gotta do this. Then we gonna relax. You know what I'm saying? Just relax, man. Just relax until Sunday, church day. Go to church, go to Mondu's for
church.
dinner. You know what I'm saying? Yep, serve at church, both services. Then go to Mondu's house for dinner, and then start the week back all over again.
We saying all this to say that if we can find time to get stuff done,
then y'all can too. Okay. Especially if you don't got no kids. Man, if I ain't had no kids, I'd be president of the United States right now.
You think so? I don't even think that you believe it.
See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. I believe. You see, how put that belief on me.
You would want to be president of... Nah, you want to be president of the United States?
Nah, that's too much stress. I'm
gonna leave that to Kamala and
what's his name?
Jesus. Actually, I'm gonna just vote for Jesus.
Vote for Jesus. Vote for Jesus. 2024.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So, man, I don't.
What? You don't have nothing else to say?
I literally I'm the most talkative person.
You do.
Ever.
You be talking.
And a lot of it, let's talk about the feedback we've been getting. When we first started, right? A lot of people was like, "Oh, I talk a lot. Nia's barely talking." I'm like, okay, all right, cool. I don't know. It's just in my nature to like just take control. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was.
It's just you. You gotta be yourself at all times. If you talk. Nobody. This is a podcast. It's for you to talk.
And it wasn't me necessarily trying to take control, but it was more so just trying to be the narrator, making sure that we flowing correctly. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't me trying to overpower you or nothing like that.
Yeah.
As well as, some people was like, I need to look at you more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, look the table we sitting at. It was tough to kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we tried the round table. We tried the couch was actually cozy. I just didn't like that wide shot. You seeing my legs and feet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
feet all up. Real like
I was getting cozy, man. Look, man, this next season we just hope to have like a actual studio.
First of all, next season we want to have guests. I already have one guest in mind that we need to set up. So
hopefully we have a actual studio where we can shoot, and
so that's
just come with more energy, more fire.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? More fire. You know what I'm
back
saying?
and better, better. Next season we plan to like regroup. Get our
we ain't planning to regroup next season. We plan to regroup now.
Yeah.
It starts now, honestly.
No, you get what I'm saying? Like, we regrouping now for next season. That's what I mean. So we want to have guests, like I said, entrepreneurs, whoever, people who just, been there, have seen success in their lives, whether it's in their relationship, whether it's through Christ, whether it's through their business, whatever. We want to invite people to come and talk on our podcast. Now, I'm not saying every episode is going to have a guest. Maybe not. We don't know. We don't know what's in store. We don't know what our lives will look like next year. We don't know. But I'm excited to see what it entails.
And so we're going to have to cut right here. Because, look, my camera, it only records 30 minutes at a time. This is a vulnerable moment right here. So we about to cut right now.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah,
I prefer it this way, but
we are back.
This is my weekend.
I gotta give me some dance lessons. But yeah, man.
First of all, me doing this is not me.
What is that?
Dancing. Okay, this is not.
What was that? I don't know. You gotta get in the shoulders. Shout out to the noobs.
But like I was saying, okay. We don't know what our lives will look like next year.
We don't.
But
God willing. That's what I'm saying, because we may create our plans, but God directs our paths. So, God willing, we will be back and better next year.
Mm-hmm.
God willing, we'll have some dope guests, and hopefully
somebody's up.
Yep, somebody's up. Baby girl is up. Hold up, before we even start.
Baby girl
just decided to join us.
She's hungry.
So. She's hungry, yeah. It's that time. It's around that time. But like I was saying, God willing, we'll be able to come back better than ever. God willing, we'll have some dope people to be on the podcast with us as guests. God willing, we'll be able to be in a cooler space. Even though I feel like the space is cool, but I always looking to get better,
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, hey, we never know where God will take us, but I do
never know.
Want to be honest and vulnerable. Sorry, I'm not speaking into the mic, but
you good.
Yeah, like I said, we never know where God will take us, and I do want to be vulnerable so we can look back at this and be like, wow, look how far we have come.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest, we're not where we want to be. Yeah. We're nowhere where we want to be yet.
Yeah, we are not.
We're in a process.
We are in a process.
We're moving forward. We're trusting God.
Yeah.
We're being faithful.
That's it. He said, seek him first, and all things will be added. And I feel like the more you seek God, the more your plans align with the plan that God has for you.
Yes.
But that's why God say, you may create your plans, but God directs your path.
Right.
You want to, God gives you the plans sometimes in your mind, most of the time, but you want to hold on to them plans loosely because you never know. God may rearrange some things and have you go a different route for a appointed time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
That's why it's important to just trust in him instead of trusting in yourself, because most of the time, them plans that you plan for yourself is not going to go exactly as planned. That's just the way of life, So that's why I said God willing. Anything that you plan or want to do is God willing, because tomorrow's not promised. People are dying left and right. The fact you watching this podcast, you are blessed. You are highly favored. And don't forget that. I don't care what you're going through. You could be grieving through a loss of a family member or a friend. You could be falling behind in finances. You can just get disconnected from the love of your life. I'm telling you, if you're watching this, you are blessed. And this is, you watching this, God is telling you to just come to me.
Yes.
Connect with me.
Yes.
Connect with me. And I got you. I'll take care of all of that. I'll take care of all your grieving. I'll take care of all your pain. I'll take care of all of that, man. And we just telling you this from experience, because I've been in some dark places. Nia been in some dark places. And it's like, I just want to, if I knew where $1 million was and I'm getting it abundantly, frequently, I'm going to tell somebody else. I'm going to tell somebody else to try to help somebody else to get that $1 million that's going to help change their life. But this is the Lord. This is something that lasts forever. This is not something that, you'll be able to spend and it's gone. This is something that lasts forever. That's the only difference. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we just try to push the good news all the time, because, man, that is literally the only way.
And not only that,
I'm telling you.
Like, if you don't see what's going on in
the world today,
like, God is making it very clear
that he's coming back soon. We got the politicians that don't care nothing about us. You got the weather that's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? You got
celebrities, Hollywood.
Yeah, you got Hollywood going crazy.
First of all, everybody's being exposed because, God wants you to see that these people are wicked, okay? These are wicked people. So either you're going to follow them and serve them, or you're going to follow me.
Yeah.
So you have to choose. He's drawing the line.
No in between.
You can't be gray. You have to be black or white. Pick a side. Stay on it, because the time is ticking and we don't have that much time. We don't have that much time.
Let's be honest. You might say, man, it's not fun. Literally.
You can still have fun.
Yes. Another vulnerable moment. I'm over here, I used to be outside. I used to be outside drinking, smoking, doing everything that you're not supposed to be doing,
Mm-hmm.
And, I was going to an event where it was none of that. And I was like, yo, I'm talking to Nia as I'm getting ready for the event. Like, you know, I just want to be able to have fun and not have to do none of that, you know?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, you can have fun. Like, you don't need none of that stuff. And, I've been doing this for so long that, it's still kind of fresh to me. So that's why a lot of events and stuff that I get that I know is going to be drinking and smoking that I get invited to, I just don't go.
Yep.
Because I feel like I'm not quite there yet, strong enough to be like, nah, I'm not gonna do this or not. I don't want to fall back into what God delivered me from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just don't feel like my armor of God is strong enough to go back in them situations and just for the fellowship and not do those things. So
yeah,
it's not that,
and God
I'm
sees
trying to,
that.
it's not that I'm trying to like thinking I'm better than anybody or
Nah.
not trying to be friends with anybody or nothing like that. It's me, man. It's just me because I feel like God has a purpose in my life and I have to align with his word in
Yeah.
order to fulfill the purpose he has for me, not the purpose I feel like I have for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this temporary vessel, not for me, but to help others, to connect with others, to spread the good news. I'm only here for a temporary time. I'm not meant to live forever.
Right.
So I'm just trying to take advantage of the moment while I'm young. And I want God to use me while I'm young to, while I'm vibrant, energetic, to get the news out there and, be the best person I could possibly be. And I just love how God's put me in the arena of health and wellness because our body is a temple. I never thought I would be a trainer, but here I am a trainer. It's been a year and some change, and everything's been moving pretty fast and pretty well. Cause God yoke is easy. I feel like that is one of God's purpose for my life. It might not be for a long time. Who knows how long it will be? But as of right now in this season, this was going on.
Yeah, and sometimes you just gotta look. You just gotta, yourself. Okay, don't put yourself in situations. Don't tempt yourself.
Yeah.
Why would you put yourself in a situation that you're trying to get out of?
Yeah.
And you know that you're gonna fall victim if you're in that environment.
Yeah.
Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah.
And it's not that you're trying to be goody two shoes. Like for me, I feel like people always, people think that sometimes I try to be too perfect or I try to act like I'm too good and stuff like that. But it's not that. It's just that I want to be more like Christ.
Yeah.
And every day I try to be more like Christ.
Right.
So I just try to be better. And it's a process too. So I mean, I didn't start off that way, but it's a process called sanctification over time. God will sanctify you. Like you will become more
like Christ.
More like him. The more you walk with him, the more you are in your word, the more you pray and talk to him. Like it's just something that I strive to do. Like everybody should be striving to be better.
Yeah, but like I said, you gotta get to that point. You gotta get to that moment.
Everybody's journey is different.
I can't. Yeah, and I don't like when people try to make people be Christian or make people get their life to Christ. Like it's a journey that you have to walk. I can't force you to do nothing. I can spread the good news, but I can't force you to give your life to Christ. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I'm just trying to get better, man. I'm trying to just be better with that. Every day.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have my days. Yeah, sometimes I have my days when sometimes I have my days when I don't feel like reading the Bible. Sometimes I have my days when I don't feel like reading the word. I don't feel like doing none of it. Some days I don't feel like listening to gospel music. You know what I'm saying? It's real. So I have to intentionally be like, yo, I need to do this because, it edifies me. It edifies me. I have to be intentional, but it edifies me unintentionally. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to try. Once it's on, it edifies me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when it's not on, it just made me have thoughts about the life that I used to live. And, I'm just trying to avoid that, man. I'm just trying to avoid that because, like I said, tomorrow's not promised. And, of course, you're not going to be perfect. We all sinners. Even if you are trying to live a holy lifestyle, you still gonna sin.
Right.
But you gotta repent for your sins. Make sure you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? And don't do it. Try your best to not do it again. You know what I'm saying? Because God, He'll forgive you. But if you keep doing it over and over again, you know what I'm saying? He'll still forgive you. But it's like, why, why just keep pushing the limits, man? Because you're missing out on the life that God has for you. Because you go through certain situations and circumstances to build your character for whatever God has for you. So if you're not going through that circumstance how God wants you to go, you're gonna have to keep going through it over and over and over again. It's gonna be like a rat race. And you wonder why you feeling like you going in circles because God's calling you and you keep taking the wrong turn instead of the right turn.
Right.
I'm telling you from experience. Because once I took that right turn, I see how God started opening doors for me. You know what I'm saying? Doors that I've been knocking at for years. And it's not about what you know. It's about who you know and whose you are. You know what I'm saying? And so I remember this guy told me the other day, I was in this TV station, for this orientation. And the guy was telling me the story about how he even got into the field of film. And he wanted to work at Fox. And he put in like 40 applications, nothing. And he knew this guy named Greg who knew this other guy that worked at Fox. And because Greg had a great reputation, he thought he was going to Fox for an interview. But the guy told him, hey, you know Greg. Greg said you know how to edit. Go in there and fill out that paperwork. You hired. And that made me think immediately, it's not about what you know. It's about who you know. And I'm not just talking about no person. I'm talking about the Lord. Lord could get you in any door, anywhere, if that's his purpose for your life. You know what I'm saying? And even if you have a plan that doesn't work out the way you wanted to, don't feel bad about that. And I feel like, if you're more grounded with the word of God, then it wouldn't even bother you. You'd be like, oh, that obviously wasn't for me because you know that God has something better in store for you. Whereas you still secular minded, or your mind is still in this world and you like, this plan to work for me, man. What's going on? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
God
changing.
He give you peace over that situation.
Yeah, he give you peace. It just changes your mindset, man. Yeah. It changes your mindset. So, man, I'm gonna be a leader of the young school. You know what I'm saying? It be like leader of the old school, leader of the young school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That. Because somebody gotta say something, and I'm willing to stand up against anybody. You know why? Because I got God on my side, and I can't lose.
Confidence.
Yeah, I can't lose. Confidence. Straight like that.
No, that's good, babe. All right, go ahead, minister.
In training.
I'm ready for you to go on the pulpit.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I be having like, man, just like the story that the guy told me the other day. I'm like, man, that's a sermon right there. I just be thinking of stuff like, oh, that's a sermon.
I be having those moments too where I think of a sermon and I be like, dang, I should have wrote this down.
I know. I don't know if the Lord want me to be a minister, a personal trainer, a filmmaker. I don't know.
But think about it. We're doing this podcast. What is this called? What is this? This is ministry.
Yeah, it is.
We're spreading the good news. We're disciples of God. I would say we're disciples, or we're taking on a ministry like role, by sharing the good news. So you already in your role without you even realizing it.
Yeah. Because it's not about
the fancy titles and all of that.
It's not about the title. You know what I'm saying? That's pride. And Pastor Page just talking about that. Just pride. I don't have to be acknowledged. Even though sometimes your pride will arise, that flesh will arise like, man, I did all of this.
I need a title. I need an acknowledgement.
I need certificate. I need something. But really, it was just to build you.
Right.
And you need to take that and you need to just continue to spread it out in the world the best way you can. But yeah, man, that's really...
Yeah. I mean...
everything.
That's everything that we wanted to get off our chest for tonight. And, again, stay tuned for more to come for us. Definitely. And dates of when we're going to be launching our second season.
Yeah, God willing.
Yeah, God willing. Please let us know, like, if you have any friends, family, or anybody that you know that wants to be a part of the podcast, who wants to maybe talk on one of the episodes or share their testimony or success stories, just let us know. Send us a DM.
Yeah.
On Instagram, Married at Midnight, or TikTok, Married at Midnight.
Yeah.
YouTube, whatever.
And share this.
Yeah, share
this. We got whole 10 episodes. This will make the 10th episode. You know, share this with your family, with your friends. You know, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just share it, man. Share it.
It might
it might edify.
Save
someone.
it.
I don't even care if you like it or save it, man.
No, it boosts. It will boost the.
Yeah, you talking about the booster.
The
for
engagement.
See. Yeah,
just engagement. Boost the engagement a little bit.
I feel you. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we can share it with other people, so more people can be.
But I'm so
impacted by it. But I mean, you know, God will take care of it.
Yeah,
He will.
I know. He just like. It's just like.
And sometimes it's a slow burn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it may not be. You may not see the results right away, but after a while, you know, you'll start to see the impact that we're.
But that's why I was like, you know, speaking about gratitude, because, you know, we build our subscribers. Like I said, random people been coming up to us that that I didn't even know, and I'm just like, wow, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so you know what I'm saying?
It's a couple people at the gym. Yeah, I do.
Like before, I was like, man, you know, I need to, you know, continue trying to live a holy lifestyle. But now, it's even more double down. Like, I ain't trying. That's why another reason why I don't be trying to be outside like that. Because I'm talking about all this about God and all that, and this is what you should do. This is what you don't do. And I'm out here doing the exact thing I'm telling people not to do.
Yeah.
That's a hypocrite, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be about what I say. Just like we was about what we say when we said we was going to come up with this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, that's what it is. We appreciate y'all once again.
And baby girl is asleep again.
Baby girl is asleep. She had to come down here for her.
She needs a little snack.
Yeah, a little midnight sniggy snack from the milk lady.
She just be wanting to be a part of the conversation.
Yeah,
for real.
She just chiming in. She's like, man, my parents are great. I love my parents. But yeah, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We thank y'all for all the support, man. 10 episodes down. This ain't nothing but Lord's work right here, man.
Yes.
And we gonna keep it coming. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let us know what y'all want to see next season.
Yeah, let us know. Drop, please.
Please. Let us know.
I shouldn't have to beat. Please. We ask y'all for questions, critiques. Advice, we need the real
anything. We need some reviews.
Man. Because you know why? We here to serve you. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely want all the feedback we could possibly get so we could come back better, you know? But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Signing off once again. Last episode of the season. It was a great one.
Yeah.
Signing off.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Here in the DMV. John, serving as the best of the best of the best. Nia.
Yes.
One of the most beautiful women that I ever met in my life. And we are out of here.
Deuces.